I thought I would do an updated top 10 favorite drugstore purchases, because I was looking back on this video and I did this a few years ago actually, and I think that these videos are really helpful for people who are on a budget. And I've actually gone through my collection and picked out a lot of the products I've been using more recently that I have really enjoyed from the drugstore variety. So the first one I wanted to talk about are the Maybelline color tattoos, and I've used these in videos and I use these a lot like just on my own when I'm doing my own makeup, and these come in a lot of colors. I've done a really in-depth review with swatches and all that on my blog, so I'll actually link that below if you're interested. And these are just really good eyeshadow bases. I don't like to use them just as eyeshadows. I prefer to put these on the bottom and then just put the eyeshadow on top. So my favorites are probably the Toughest Taupe, and in Europe we have a straight up black one which I don't think is available in North America. Maybe you guys are going to be getting that soon, but it's called Timeless Black and it's just a matte black. So next up are lipsticks, and probably my favorite drugstore lipsticks are by Revlon because I think they're just really good quality. I really like the Colorburst ones. Those are probably my favorite from the Revlon line. This one is called Soft Nude and it's just a really nice nude color. I have this in a few different color varieties, like I have the red one and this really gorgeous fuchsia, which maybe I'll just show you here. So that is the fuchsia, and they're just really cool lipsticks. They last a long time. They're very pigmented. They just go on really smoothly. They feel like a much higher end lipstick than they really are. So that's great, obviously. So next up, I really like the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. And these again come in lots of colors. And I did a detailed video about these, just showing you all the ones that I have. And probably my favorite one is Sahara Treasure. So it's there and it's just swatches like this beautiful gold color. This is just a really nice golden shimmery eyeshadow, and what's really neat about these is the packaging. It comes in this really unique packaging, and they're sort of, they feel kind of like pigments or something like that. Like they feel kind of soft and they're very easy to apply. I like to wear these obviously with an eyeshadow base underneath, but they apply very smoothly. They have a great color payoff. Now, these are available in the drugstore in UK. These are the Sleek eyeshadow palettes, and I really like these. They are quite pigmented and they are easy to work with. I'm actually using this palette, one of the colors from this palette, on this makeup that I'm wearing right now, which I actually do have a video tutorial of. But these are just really great eyeshadows. They're inexpensive. They're available at Superdrug if you live in the UK. But if you don't live in the UK, you can actually order I think you can order these from their website, sleekmakeup.com, I believe. And they come in lots of different color palettes. Like this one is the Ultra Mattes version 2. For nail polishes, my favorite drugstore nail polishes are the ones by Catrice, and this is a German drugstore line, and they have lots of different colors of the nail polishes, lots of fun colors. I picked out some of my current favorites, but generally I like the whole nail polish line. This one is called Aux Champs-Élysées. It's kind of a peach nude color, and this one is a really bright raspberry, and I really like this for summer, and it's called Raspberry Fields Forever, which I think is just the perfect name. And generally they just have really trend colors, like a lot of the, you know, whatever is currently in style in higher end brands, they will release it for Catrice, like the drugstore line, and I think that's really cool because you can get all these kind of trendy colors for very low price. These are really inexpensive. They obviously don't last like super long on me, but I change my nail polish so frequently, so that's not really a big deal, and I think these are just really cool. Another product that I really like is the Berry M bronzer, and this is actually called Natural Dazzle. And again, Berry M is available in the UK at, I think, Boots Pharmacy, so if you live there you can easily get this. I actually ordered this on their website. You can order it online, and I think they do ship worldwide. And this bronzer is really cool because it kind of has a very cool tone finish, because I have fair skin and a lot of bronzers tend to look kind of dirty or orange on me unless I'm like super tan, but most of the year I'm not. So yeah, so I have to be really careful with bronzer, and this one I find just really suits my skin tone. This is like my favorite bronzer. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, so it's not a matte finish, but it's not overbearing. It's not like tons of glitter or something in it. It's just kind of shimmery. I also really like, for just basic face powder, I like the Catrice Skin Finish. This is again a German drugstore brand. So I think you can get this in some countries in Europe. My lid actually broke. So the packaging is quite cheap, but again, the powder is very inexpensive and it really does the job. I like to take this with me in my purse and just use like a on-the-go kabuki brush to touch up if I'm getting oily. It adds a little bit of color, but not too much, so it's really fine to like reapply. And this is the one in natural beige, so just like a mattifying face powder. Another powder that I actually really like is by Alverde, and it's a German drugstore brand. And this is like a natural cosmetic line. And this powder is called the Puder Camouflage. So it's like the like a camouflaging powder. It kind of reminds me of the Benefit Powder Flash powder. Like it's really, really finely milled. It comes in like a sifter pot. So I basically use this on my under eye area. When I apply concealer, I use this powder to set it, and it's very finely milled, so that's like perfect. Another product that I really like by Catrice is this lip liner, which I use all the time, and it is called the Precision Lip Liner in Lost in the Rosewood. And this is really neat because it's just a nude peachy pink color. So I'm actually wearing it today on my lips. It just looks very flattering on me. It doesn't look washed out, like it's not the exact same color as my skin tone, but I like to combine this with nude lipsticks just to kind of give it a bit of definition. So, and last but not least, my favorite drugstore mascara of the moment is the one by Rimmel in this bright orange packaging, and it's called Scandaleyes, or Scandaleyes, I guess. And I've been meaning to do a drugstore mascara routine for ages because I have bought so many recently. So I hope I'll get around to that eventually, but this is definitely like one that I really like. It has a very thick brush, so that's kind of the only thing that's a little bit harder to work with. Like the brush is humongous. I really like the formula. It's kind of wet without being gloopy or anything like that. It really defines and volumizes my my eyelashes without them all clumping together. So I really like this mascara. This is probably my favorite drugstore mascara at the moment. So that is actually it for my top 10 current favorite drugstore products, and I would love to know what your favorite drugstore products are. If you want to leave that as a comment below this video, that would be great, because that always gives me lots of ideas for what to maybe try out in the future. If you want to keep up to date with me, what I'm doing in between videos, make sure to go check me out on Facebook and on Twitter. I just love talking to you guys there. So go ahead and click below this video for all the details. And until my next video, I will see you guys very soon. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.